go, now go, 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 go. One time, go, 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 go. Now go Luther, go Luther, go Luther, go Luther. Now go Luther, go Luther, go Luther, go Luther. Yo, diamond lane, go 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 diamond lane. Diamond, aka your boys at the slime. Had to do something a little different. Beat, throw your tag on this one, man. We out of here.
Damn the producer.
Okay. Go. Go. My hands.
Good. Oh, song over with. Boss man, where you at? You gone? Oh, I'm about to say, connection went down already?
Nah. What's happening?
What's happening, boss man? It's good to see you, boss. Good to see you, man. How you feeling tonight?
Like I just had a 30-minute match yesterday, but you know Diamond Land still runs the land. You know what I'm saying? We still run it.
Yeah, we were right behind with that about 20. You know what I mean? For y'all who don't know, we did have an event yesterday, and we had some.
That was not about 20, by strong 13, 12 maybe.
Well, I was there. The recording was 15 minutes or 15 something. It literally started when the match started.
Yeah, curtain time. You take curtain time down. You take
15 seconds off the curtain time. It started when the match started. Don't try to take away some of my shit. I got dang it. All right. But no, seriously, y'all. We had an event yesterday at AWE in Searcy. We had a great event, man. We had some banger matches, man, and I'm really proud of us for that, man. As we said before, Diamond Land's a show. We come there, we show out, and we leave. Whatnot, you know what I mean? So shout out to everybody at AWE as well. They did their best, and they made a great show. It was really, really. We had a real good time. And I enjoyed myself being there, guys. And keep in mind, keep watching us every week, man. Me and Boss Man, Diamond Land, we booked. Man, we booked. They want us everywhere, man. We booked all the way up to like the middle of June or something for now. Or not the middle of June, July, the middle of July. So yeah, we booked that weekend, man. We booked that weekend, so just keep an eye out for it, man. We're gonna get more footage out there. Y'all gonna see it doing more. But for now, it's Monday. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to get busy. It's that Monday Night Raw Get Busy review, man. Appreciate y'all for joining us, man. We're gonna go ahead and get straight into it. We waited long enough. So first thing we got on hand, man. The first line of business, we had Sami Zayn come out cutting a promo. This promo pretty basic. He was just talking about how things are personal with Chad, but it's just business with Bronson Reed, talking about the triple threat match they're going to be in this week. I dug, you know, it was pretty straight. Chad Gable pretty much came out there and interrupted him. I don't see what was the point of interrupting him. He probably could have just came out and started wrestling immediately, but he pretty much just came out and just started talking bad about the group again. This is my opinion. This is just my opinion. First of all, Maxine Dupree had a fire outfit on. They get that out the way. Shout out to Maxine Dupree. Her outfits usually are pretty straight, but tonight, the outfit she had before she got her wrestling clothes, fire. Straight fire. Also, we had Chad Gable had on a gold and black apron. I believe that's foretelling that he is going to drop them and give it a new group, and we believe it's just from our sources that it's going to be the Creed brothers and Ivy Now. We're not 100% sure, don't get me wrong, but it's looking more and more likely that that's going to be the case. So I think this different robe he had on, they may rock black and gold whenever they get together. I'm pretty sure the whole thing will change, though. I'm pretty sure I could keep the Alpha Academy name. So what do you think about that, boss, this opening segment before the match actually started?
I mean, I like it, but what I love more, it feels like we turning Chad Gable into like a mini Kurt Angle.
Absolutely.
It feel like we turning my boy into a mini Kurt Angle. I fucked with it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, to the fullest. Man, y'all. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get to that. So Sami Zayn and Chad Gable had their match, right? They started the match. Chad Gable gave Maxine Dupree and Tozawa chances to help him cheat. They didn't want to do it. They had the chance to slap him or hit him or something. Both of them pretty much chickened out of actually doing it. Now, by doing that,
ass people.
You know what Diamond ain't gonna do, huh? They ain't want to do it, man. They ain't want to do it. It's not in them to do that. So eventually Chad got mad and told them they can leave. They need to go to the back. He was yelling at them, saying, "Go to the back, go." They get out of my face. So eventually he did the same thing with Otis. Gave him a chance to help him knock him out. He didn't do it at first either. He was looking at Sami like he was gonna hit him. Then he was like, "No, I ain't gonna do it." All right, so Chad came out the ring, threw Sami back in, and then he slapped the dog piss out of Otis. I mean, that slap sounded like a Gunther chop. Ain't no way. I would talk to him in the back, like, "Hey, bro, what's up with that? You know, you good? We good? You know what I mean?" He slapped that man with all his might.
I slapped that ass back when we got to the back.
Oh God, I was like, man, ease up on that shit. But
come here, bro. Let me get you back real fast. I feel a little bit better about myself.
No, seriously, damn. But yeah, he gave that man a good old smacker here. After that, man, he had another opportunity. Otis did, right? Chad was going for a move, and the ref had to like check on us for a quick second. Then when Otis got on the top rope and like gave a quick cheap shot to Sami in the corner, gave him a good arm clothesline in the corner. They called Chad to be able to get that Chaos Theory suplex in and win the match. Pretty much Chad was testing for Academy to see if they meant what they said by helping them by any means. And so far they do not mean that, because even after the match, later on after the match, a few segments in, I'm gonna skip to it, then bring it on back. But a few segments in, Otis did apologize to Sami, and Sami was like, man, fuck out of here, get on out of here with that. But then he's like, man, I know you are sorry. I know you are a good guy, so I'll try not to hold it against you or whatnot, pretty much. It was a good match though. Decent match. It just built more momentum, built more drama for that match that they have in Saudi Arabia at the King and Queen of the Ring this weekend. Speaking of which, we will be in Hot Springs. What's the name of the place we're gonna be at, boss man? Hosting a watch party.
The Crosswalk Bar and Grill. So if you are in Hot Springs, Arkansas, you don't got much going on, come kick it with the gang, man. And we are having a watch party, man. The FTW family is having a watch party for the King and Queen of the Ring. Come have some drinks, come eat some food and watch wrestling with the gang. And thank you all for joining us on the Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube side.
Yes, sir. I had to get that in. Come join us to watch that, man. This Saturday, they come in Saudi Arabia. So come on, join us. So yeah. That was all fine and dandy, man. Right after the match, they went to commercial and came back. Actually, right before they went completely to commercial, I think that's when we got another QR code. I didn't get to scan it this time. I'll scan it later on and pretty much get an update on what it says probably Friday, or if I'll be on here tomorrow. But it wasn't them Bray Wyatt, Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy codes. So we're gonna keep a lookout for that. Alpha Academy had the little interview backstage. It was interrupted by there was Cruz that got attacked in the LWO. There was Cruz, right? Yes. So Cruz got attacked backstage. They didn't know who did it at first, but we all knew it was Carlito. So Carlito pretty much took out Cruz backstage. So they had to cut that segment short. After that, they had another commercial break that came back, and then we had Braun Breaker. We've been waiting on his debut on Raw. I was really hoping they gave him a regular opponent. They gave this man Kyle Dixon. For y'all who don't know, Kyle Dixon is on NXT and NXT Up. And no offense to him, but he is not a Raw superstar. All right, I guess we gotta let them cook with Braun, but at some point, all these squash matches eventually just start making absolutely no sense. I'm getting kind of irritated with it, but hey, Kyle Dixon had a match against Kyle Dixon. Kyle Dixon still no chance. You saw Braun Breaker visually mad about the fact that he's not in the King of the Ring and he's going against another pretty much a jobber. So he took all the frustration out. He speared this man about 4 times, inside and outside the ring. And then he got a chair and he put the man's head. He first took steps apart and he was going to smash his head in. And all the physics got in the way. Right after that, the man got his head on the stairs, tried to get up. Braun came with a chair and smashed his head in the chair. In the stairs. I liked this side of Braun. Showing, I guess this is the part where we say we had to let him cook because it looked like they're starting to ramp him up. So something big. You know, he probably tried to take on the wrong person and actually start into an actual rivalry. You know? So I liked this segment. I just hate that the actual match was another squash match. You know what I mean? What do you think about this segment with Braun Breaker, boss?
You was kind of static there, but I did hear what you said. For me, the squash matches are terrible, man. It's getting old with Braun to the point to where like you don't really know what's next for Braun, man. That like the squash matches they're getting kind of bad, man, because the opponents he's squashing now we don't even know who they are. Like at first, some of the opponents he was squashing was like, okay, you know him from NXT, you know him from NXT. Now they're giving him opponents from NXT level up, and it's just like, okay, man. But this is where I feel like we got to do a little bit better with Braun. So, I'm not mad at the squash matches, I guess, but hopefully it's up to something. And I guess we're gonna get a heel. I guess we're not getting a face Braun.
Yeah. So, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
You can hear me, like clearly?
No, it's still kind of like staticky.
How about now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so what I was saying was he went against Kyle Dixon. That's the game of the guy he went against, like you said, on NXT Level Up. But y'all don't know NXT Level Up runs on Fridays, pretty much around the same time that SmackDown does. It's basically getting people ready to go to NXT. So it's a development show. And yeah, to give him a point from there, it just makes no sense because that's Braun Breaker. We already know what he's gonna do. So yeah, we got fed with the squash matches, and Braun was too. He showed his frustration tonight by taking Kyle Dixon out. Pretty much, he had that man on a stretcher going to the hospital afterward. Then he told Adam Pearce, "This is your fault." You know what I mean? You should have put me in the tournament. And I agree. I think Braun Breaker should have been in the tournament. Oh, especially since I'm not gonna mention what happened tonight, but since the ending that we got, I'm gonna tell you why Braun should have been in anyway. But we're gonna get to that. But yeah, like you said, he put that man in the hospital, man. That man done with, and hopefully they're done with squash matches with Braun. Hopefully we have to get some different things, you know. So yeah. All right. So the next match we had, it was a quarterfinal match for the Queen of the Ring. We had Io Sky versus Lyra Valkyria. Now, do not get me wrong. I think Lyra Valkyria is an excellent wrestler. I think she's gonna have a bright future. I even like her theme song with the woo, right? Cool, right? She shouldn't have won this match. It was complete fucking bullshit that she won this match. I think it's complete, utterly fucking bullshit. How you gonna beat the former? Io Sky was just the women's champion a month ago. You know what I mean? She done won championships everywhere. How do y'all have Io Sky losing to Lyra Valkyria? Y'all had Melo lose. You didn't put Braun in the tournament. You know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense that the woman part just advancing on, and there ain't no way she's gonna have a competitive match against Bianca Belair or Nia Jax. I'm sorry, I won't believe it. That should be the squash match for sure. but it won't be. It won't be. They let her beat all the women on Raw for this opportunity. So I guess it is what it is. We're gonna get Lyra Valkyria versus one of SmackDown women, either Nia Jax or Bianca Belair. Boss man, what did you think about this match? Please give me your honest opinion.
I feel like it was a pretty dope match, man. It was pretty solid. I mean, I wasn't really expecting Lyra to get the win. I thought I had Io getting the win. But I mean, I'm not mad at Lyra getting the win, man. Here's why. You gotta build up this woman roster and stop giving us the same. Io just carried the title for a long time over there on SmackDown. She don't need to be in the mix with Raw. She already coming back, and it looks like she gonna be thrown right in the picture anyway by jumping Bayley. So even with Io, without Io winning King and Queen of the Ring, she would still, in my opinion, get a title shot here coming up within the next couple months anyway.
Do you think so? But technically, she was never the leader of Damage Control. I personally don't think Io's gonna get another shot at the title.
She is the leader of Damage Control. If you think about it, Dakota Kai's only in Damage Control. Respectfully, is just because of the voice. Mm-hmm. Nobody understands none of them talking, so that's why she's still in Damage Control. If you look at it, Io's in the middle. Io's over Damage Control.
I feel she better, at least for sure. Asuka's hurt right now, so yeah, it'll be between Io and Asuka, but Asuka's hurt, so yeah, it definitely should be Io. But yeah, like I said, I ain't complaining about the actual match. The actual match was good, like you said. I enjoyed watching the match. I just didn't think Valkyria should have won. But hey, that's what we got, man. We're gonna let them cook. You know what I mean? We gotta let Dirty cook. Sometimes they always prove us wrong. So yeah, it's all good. The next thing we had Awesome Truth. They had a little interaction with New Republic Catch, or New Catch Republic, whatever their name is. I think they just walked in on them talking about title matches and whatnot. Excuse me. Who's it again? Miz comes up the truth, and he's like, "Hey, they're gonna have a numbers advantage tonight with Dominic on the outside and whatnot. What we gonna do about it?" And Truth is, man, Truth's so funny, bro. Truth gonna say, "It's all good. It's all good. I got it, Miz. I got Andre the Giant to help us. I got him. He gonna help us tonight." And Miz like, Andre the Giant died 30 years ago. What are you talking about? I guess we could use his spirit or whatnot. And then, they're pretty much joking about it or whatnot. But Miz is serious. He don't know what R2 was talking about. It's just, man, R2 just always make people break character. I saw Miz wanting to laugh about it, bro. So, yeah, we're gonna see what R2 had cooking up his sleeve later on. So, next thing we had Ilya Dragunov had an interview backstage, and they were pretty much talking about him being welcome to Raw and him being in the tournament, but he lost to Jey Uso. He was like, he hates that he lost, but he said he's not too disappointed because it was against main event Jey Uso. Next thing he said, if it was anybody, he's glad that he lost to him. And Ricochet comes up to him and he's like, "Hey, don't act like we didn't have no good match either. Don't be sitting up there talking about everybody else was worthy of you, but skip over the match that we had. Like we didn't have a banger." He's like, "Hey, and this ain't over either." Next thing you know, Braun Breaker came out of nowhere and speared the hell out of Ricochet. He speared him through some speaker type of backstage equipment stuff, and I'm pretty sure he sent him to the hospital. They ain't show him going to the hospital, but they had the paramedics and the backstage medical people checking on him afterwards. So right now, Braun Breaker pretty much unhinged, and I like it. I like to see it. Show them that you fed up with this bullshit that y'all doing. What do you think about this, boss?
I like it, man. Like I said, I don't think we getting a face Braun. I know we're gonna get a heel Braun. Yeah, man, let the dogs out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what we need too, man. It's good entertainment. Face Braun wouldn't be good right now because of the way they're doing him. It wouldn't make no sense to bring him as a face. He gotta be frustrated. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's good to see it. Next thing we had the Judgment Day backstage with Carlito. So Carlito pretty much admits to taking out Cruz pretty much. He's like, I had to strike first before they striked on me. Smart player, whatnot, all right? And he's like, yeah, I feel comfortable here with you guys. And Damian Priest come up to him, he's like, hey, it ain't no APA sign up here. We ain't no protection agency or whatnot. I like to hear them referencing the APA too. They're pretty straight. This ain't no protection agency. Well, you still gotta prove your worth. And Dominic's like, hey, he helped us last week. It's like, still though, he gotta prove more worth. You know what I mean? That ain't enough. Whatnot. So I guess Carlito still gotta watch his back pretty much. He got some support from Judgment Day, but not the full thing right now. Like I said last week, man, or 2 weeks ago, I'm very excited to get this Carlito. This Carlito is on the mic more, or in front of the camera more, talking more, and actually being the Carlito that we grew up to. You know what I mean? He's giving us them old Carlito vibes. I think he's gonna start spitting people in the face with an apple again. You know what I mean? And next thing you know, Finn Balor and JD McDonough are about to go out to do this tag match for the World Heavyweight title. World Tag Team titles. And then Finn stops Damian Priest before they go out there. He's like, hey, I wish it was me and you out there, but I understand that you're the champ. So, couple of things to unpack from this. I believe Carlito is going to turn heel. It's going to stay heel, and he's going to end up doing something that's going to make the Judgment Day not trust him too. I think he's going to be in Judgment Day for just a hot second and betray them, but still in a heel way. That may be one of the things that gets Damian to his face turn that we all see coming, right? Not only that, it's also setting up for Finn Balor versus Damian Priest, which we know is going to come. They keep on hitting it and giving them segments together. What you think, boss?
I think the Finn Balor and Damian Priest thing is possible. I like the fact that Carlito looked like he's finally having fun in WWE, because the first couple of months, I would say he didn't look like he was having fun at all. So now it looks good to me to see Carlito actually having fun. But yeah, I know I give it to SummerSlam. We get Damian Priest versus Finn Balor.
That's a bet, man. That's a bet. Well, we're waiting to see that. That's a long-term storytelling. Like I said, WWE has a history of doing that. So we're gonna keep on watching them, man. Let them rock. You know what I mean? So next thing we had the actual World Tag Team title match, which was Awesome Truth versus Judgment Day, which was JD McDonough versus Finn Balor. Now, this was a pretty interesting match. It wasn't boring, but it wasn't like the best match ever or something. It wasn't match of the night, but it was still entertaining. At one point, we had Carlito come interfere, trying to get an advantage to excuse me, I'm sorry. My fault, y'all. Trying to get the advantage to Judgment Day, right? All right, cool. They already had Dominic too. Next thing you know, we hear Braun Strowman music hit. Now, 2 weeks ago, we're going to say Braun Strowman got involved when Jey Uso was getting attacked by Judgment Day and Logan Paul. So the next week, Jay McDonough took it upon himself to walk up to Braun Strowman and warn him, saying he needs to stay out of Judgment Day business, pretty much. So this week, I guess he took it personal, came out, flatlined all them, and helped Awesome Truth pick up the win. I personally think maybe SummerSlam, maybe before that, maybe Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank, I think Awesome Truth them are going to lose those titles. I don't, like, they're not a boring tag team, but they're more of a comic relief, you know? Like, they're very over, and they can still wrestle, but I just can't see them with a long title reign. Every week I say more and more, this is coming to an end. And they only been champion 40 days. Huh?
I agree.
Yeah. So, curiosity, who do you think would take those titles off of them?
Probably the new Case Republic.
Think so?
Yeah.
I'm throwing a surprise for you. I think it's gonna be Creed Brothers. I think they're gonna do it when they join up with Chad Gable. I think by then they're gonna join up with Chad Gable, and Chad Gable gonna pretty much immediately coach them up to the top, and then there's gonna be a way of him sticking it to the old teammates, like, hey, they got it quick, you guys suck, type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we can work with that.
For sure, man. But yeah, next thing we had, man, we had another Lara Valkyria. This I know they about to push her. She may mess around and win this tournament, but Lara Valkyria was in the back. She ran across Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch just pretty much congratulated her or whatnot, and then next thing you know, she ran to Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan gave her the one of the hardest sucker punches I ever seen a woman give another woman. I'm talking like she punched that girl hard, like you heard it. It was a sucker punch, so we know we're gonna get Lara versus Liv Morgan. That's probably gonna be a rivalry or just a match or two or something. So, excuse my fault, y'all. We definitely gonna get that. So after that, pretty much immediately after that, I think they had a commercial. Then we had Becky Lynch come out and do a promo or whatnot. Now, this is just being fair. I know I might get criticized for this, but I'm just saying, Becky ain't defended that title since WrestleMania either. And technically, Logan has. That's all I'm saying. She ain't wrestled since she got that title. Am I mistaken?
But technically, she didn't win it at WrestleMania.
But she won like 2 weeks after? About the same.
Yeah, she didn't have it for like 3 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, either way it go, she ain't defended or wrestled since she only wrestled one time since WrestleMania. That's when she won the title. And that's it. I'm just saying, I don't see much of a difference for somebody that had the same theme song for 10 years. Like, it's getting old. It's getting very, very old. I'm getting Hulk Hogan, John Cena in his bad days type of vibes. You know what I mean? Put somebody over, hell no. Who you think I am? Type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just getting tired of it. I like Becky as a wrestler. I think she, is a Hall of Fame wrestler and all that. I just wish they would switch something up about her,
Yeah. I feel like she's just her though. The man is the man. She made it to what she is by what she was doing.
By another part of man. You know what I mean? Us men have 2 or 3 sides to us. You need to introduce that to another side of your man, Becky.
I don't have 2 or 3 sides to me, bro.
I can't say everything on here, but you absolutely do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No,
Quit acting new on this camera, man. Come on now, man.
I'm either angry or I'm neutral. That's it. That's 2.
So you ain't happy?
I'm either angry or I'm neutral.
Yeah, sometimes you're happy. Sometimes you're a dad.
Neutral.
Sometimes you're a dad.
I'm always a dad. That's what you don't understand. That's how you know you're not a parent. See, that's how you know you be lying, y'all. See, you gotta always be a parent.
See, you don't get what I mean when I say that. That
just means you wear different hats. That's what that means.
When you wear different hats. When you are looking straight at him and nothing else, that's a whole different side of Zay. All right?
No.
Yes.
No, because he's bad. And it's still neutral.
So that's 4 right there. Angry, neutral, happy, dad. All right?
Dad is not one. I'm sorry.
Dad is one. Dad is a big one. All right?
No, it's not. I'm sorry.
I win. Anyways. But yeah, man. We're gonna move on from that one. Liv Morgan interrupted Becky, by the way, and they had pretty much the same promo they always had for like 2 or 3 weeks now. Oh, you're selfish. I don't like you. Woo wah, Becky. Oh, hi, we're in their city right now, and let's fight. And throw the mic down. She's done that 4 weeks in a row now. And, I'm trying not to critique it too much, because I know that stuff not easy. You know that, Mike? Especially every week. Every week doing it is not easy. But that don't mean it ain't old just because it ain't easy. I'm just saying. Yeah, like I said, they had the same promo pretty much, and Liv like I'm gonna get you this weekend. You ain't gotta worry about it. I saw this comparison, and somebody said Liv Morgan reminds them of Dallas Cowboys. Like somebody who you really want to get behind, and you're like, oh yeah, you know they're championship contenders. In reality, you know they're not. You know they actually won, it would be trash. And I hate, it just a comparison. I don't know.
When if anybody just wanted to get behind the Dallas Cowboys? That's what I was over here thinking. But no, that's Liv. If it's a triangle, you have champions and you have contenders and you have, the middle class and all that. Liv definitely is in the contenders thing. But she already showed it what she could do with her run when she had the championship. But I will say this. Hear me out. We haven't seen a heel Liv Morgan, and that's the difference. So I've always said this, like when we had Drew McIntyre as a heel, we got him, and now this is the best McIntyre in my opinion you've seen. Yeah, I feel like it's the same exact thing that with Liv. Right now, you're seeing more character and more personality in Liv than what you've been seeing, other than that just watch me. So. I feel like until it happens, until it's just flaky all the way, you gotta give Liv a chance. And so far I'm digging the heel run.
Yeah, for sure. It ain't bad. I'm gonna let them cook with it. I haven't been a fan of Liv, but like I said, we're gonna let them cook with that. She probably mess around and impress us all. So all right, cool. So next thing we had Judgment Day backstage. They pretty much didn't say much. Just talking about y'all need to get the job done pretty much. He's sick of failure. Wow. All right, cool. So next thing after that, we had something interesting. I think it's really interesting. I think it's gonna lean into a long-term story, which I think is desperately needed for the New Day. So Xavier Woods got cleared by the doctor. They're pretty much showing that. Kofi Kingston's like, hey, I'm gonna go talk to Adam Pearce right now, get back some tag team action. You say, all right, cool. So last week, for y'all who don't know, Kofi Kingston was approached by Karrion Kross about changing things up. And this week, when Kofi left the office, Woods got approached by Kross, and he's like, hey, it's good that you're cleared up, but just know there's never too late to change things up. I think we're finally gonna get a legit heel run from the New Day. A legit one, not like that first one where everybody was still liking them and they were getting cheered everywhere. I think they're gonna do something drastic. I don't know if it's gonna be now or later, but I do think they're gonna do something drastic to get.
Well, you got to think we've been said that, because if you think about it, you can go back to clips where me and you were talking about Kofi Kingston, and you kept mentioning the shorts, and it was just like you kind of knew. Then Xavier Woods, I was talking about how he lost the trombone, and it's not for the trumpet, and it's like there's no more during the match. New Day Rocks. There's no more of that. It's just a match, if you notice. So more like it been kind of foreshadowing, and now Karrion Kross is kind of like the one that's gonna put like the tip the timetable over, you know what I'm saying, and get that clock started, make it move a little bit fast.
They literally only say New Day Rocks one time now. Like during the promos, and they were like, just so everyone knows, just so you remember, New Day Rocks. And that's all. They don't keep going, like you said. And you did point it out too. No trombone. I've been saying they don't come out in the same colors no more. Kofi Kingston colors are always different. There is something different about them. I think, like you said, Karrion Kross is gonna be the one to speed this process up, and I'm ready for it. I'm definitely ready for it. They need to change, because for they all don't know, this is kind of a Bird with the Word segment. Shout out to my boy Bird. But at the end of the year, all three of their contracts are up. Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, and Big E, and they haven't reached an agreement as far as an extension yet. So I think they're gonna try this out and see where it goes.
I'm just gonna be honest, man. It's kind of like what I said about Finn Balor a long time ago when I told Bonafide, and now she said what I was talking about. Content. Some places you've been at for so long that you'll get it done, and that's one of them. Respectfully, like you'll get it done. Like they're gonna get it done regardless. So it's one of them, man.
Especially Big E. Big E, I believe he gonna have a check from WWE for the rest of his life.
I mean, yeah, because he's working a lot more behind the scenes. Xavier Woods and Kofi will probably be on it. They just take less money, which at this point in time, I'm pretty sure they're perfectly fine with.
Yeah.
Hell, we got Becky contract. Becky contract is up in like 2 weeks. Hell, Natalya contract is up at the middle of next month. We have so many contracts that's coming up that we just be on the lookout.
Yep. Keep an eye on that, man. Y'all know we dropped on reels about it. Anytime somebody get the contract or anything like that, we put a post or reel up to stay on our page to see that. But yeah, that's all good, man. We're gonna keep an eye out for that. Karrion Kross, I like his character, man. The mustache is kind of funky, but his whole character, his whole vibe, what he does, I like it a lot. So all right, man, cool. Next thing we had the Fatal 4-Way match. We had a Fatal 4-Way tag match for the women's for the number one contender spot for the women's tag titles. As y'all know, the women's tag champions could technically go to either brand. We haven't seen Bianca or Jade on Raw yet because they're still doing the Queen of the Ring tournament. I think afterwards, whoever has the title is going to be doing both shows on a regular basis. So tonight it was Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler versus Maxine and Ivy. Then versus
Hold on. So you're not gonna say nothing about Sonya Deville returning tonight?
Yeah, I was gonna say something about that.
You should say something about that earlier. That was before the match.
But they started introducing people first, and then they did that.
Sonya Deville was way before that.
Well, no, they introduced Damage Control, and then it was like a commercial came back, and then Sonya Deville there.
No, it wasn't. That was way before that match.
Okay. My bad. I was gonna mention it though.
Sorry, Sonya. I had to put some more respect on your name. He waited too long for.
It was gonna be mentioned. It's in my notes. I just probably had the order mixed up. But yeah, Sonya Deville is back, y'all. Sonya Deville is back, and she had they saw her in the back with Zoe and Shayna, and Shayna and Zoe was like, "Hey, we don't trust you, pretty much. Like, what you got going?" I'm telling y'all. I believe Sonya's gonna shake up the division. I'm glad she's on Raw, because Raw needs somebody like Sonya. They actually need more star power with women, but Sonya is definitely something that's gonna shake things up. You like her return on Raw, or would you rather be on SmackDown or something?
Hell yeah, I like it on Raw. We need people on Raw when it comes to the women's division, because the women's division right now, they're either pairing everybody up on a tag team, or they're legitimately just not using nobody, and except they're, jobbing them out. So respectfully, we need people like, and Sonya, I know it's gonna come eventually. That stable with them three would be legit, in my opinion.
I think so too. I personally think they waited. They did it. They started jobbing out Zoe too soon. You know what I mean? Every other woman that come up from NXT, they get a good push and keep going. They gave her a small push in that Trish Stratus and old girl.
You got to think with and Zoe is one of the people I picked to come up and do good at NXT, and she needed that just because of the simple fact she wouldn't have been able to do it by herself.
No, yeah, she did need it. I just feel like they done started having them lose matches too much now. In my opinion, now I think if they
I don't know, since her and Shayna have been together, they only lost one match. It's been to the Kabuki Warriors. So I think since her and Shayna, that's been the only match they lost. So I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, since she been with Shayna, she been good.
Okay. I guess it just feels like they haven't done much. I guess we just haven't seen them as much as I thought we would. That's probably what I'm feeling. But yeah. All right, cool then. That's pretty straight. They only lost one match. That means they're still building her up. So that's cool with me. All right, cool. So yeah, we after that, like I said, the Fatal 4-Way match started. It was Zoe and Shayna versus Maxine and Ivy versus Carter and Chance versus Damage Control. which had Kairi Sane and Dakota Sky. Yeah. My opinion. It's just my opinion. Please don't kill me for it. I really think Kairi Sane has lost a step, in my opinion. It was just kind of parts of the match where I'm just like, we could have did without that part. And it's no offense to her. I just think she's just not as, how can I say, as ring savvy in the ring as she was before she left. You know what I mean? I feel like she was
not there. You understand? She ain't worked for most of these girls before. She came up from the NXT group with Io Sky. Them. She been wrestling all around the world. She's one of the better ones in the ring when it comes to the women. She just ain't worked with a lot of these women, and you gotta understand a lot of these women aren't wrestlers, so they're coming up and they're trying to learn. So a lot of times she's going into her moveset and they're not really knowing. You know what I'm saying? You got to think I give her credit just because she was the one that played. She was it was a big part of her that was placing Jade Cargill where she needed to be in their match. So it's just one of them things. Like it looked like that, but it's only like that because you gotta understand she ain't wrestled a lot of these women, and a lot of these women she's in the ring with for the first time. So it's gonna take a while. You could put her in the ring with somebody like Bayley or Io right now, and they'll have a fucking banger. But that's because she's been in the ring with them 1,000 times compared to being in the ring with some of these women literally only maybe once or twice.
Gotcha. All right, cool. That makes sense. But yeah, this match pretty straight though. It wasn't a terrible match at all. I kind of liked it. It was action packed. Pretty much everybody got some shine. You know, nobody really looked at weak or bad in this match. Zoe and Shayna picked up the win. So, like you said, we saw them with Sonya Deville before, and then we got to the win. They probably are building up for them to be a little faction group. And like you said, I'm down for it. You know what I mean? I'm really down for it. Did you like Zoe and Shayna winning this match?
Of course.
Yeah, cool. It also gave Maxine a lot of shine too. Maxine looks worlds better than she did, I'd say, about a month and a half ago. It looks like she's actually been putting in
repetition to do a lot.
Yep, she's been wrestling every week. So yeah, I'm pretty sure she probably wrestles at the house shows too. So like you said, repetition. She looks a lot better, and I'm really impressed. So yeah, Zoe and Shayna won this match, man. They're gonna be number one contenders. I don't know when they're gonna get that match, but we're gonna see them against Jade and Bianca pretty soon. I call them the Storm. Can somebody else think of a different nickname for them? Could they ever give them an official name? I think the Storm is pretty good. What do you think, boss? Storm? No Storm?
No Storm.
No Storm? No Yeet? All right. You think of a name, you tell me. Because the Storm is the best thing I got for them. But yeah.
I think they're not going to be together long enough to have a name.
You might be right. One of them might turn on each other, on the other. And it's probably Jade turn on Belair. But at the same time, if Montez ends up turning heel, we don't know if Belair turn heel too, just to see. You know what I mean? If Belair ain't pregnant, I don't think she is. That's a rumor going around that Belair is pregnant. If she's pregnant, I don't think she would still be wrestling. So I personally don't think she's pregnant. You think so, boss, or you don't know?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna see.
Yeah, we're gonna wait that one out right there. But yeah, they're pretty straight, man. So next thing we had after that match, we had Ludwig Kaiser getting interviewed. I personally would like to see Ludwig Kaiser do his own personal stuff by himself. Just not only just interviews, but his wrestling matches, just stuff separate. I think Ludwig Kaiser has everything it takes to be an extremely good mid-carder. Like the type of mid-carder who, like, he's right there on the cusp of being a main eventer. He just needs the opportunities, pretty much. I hope they start giving him opportunities to get some single matches or whatnot. I think this week he's gonna go against Sheamus because it looked like they said he was saying something about Sheamus during his interview. So next week he may end up going against Sheamus and maybe he'll start a rivalry with Sheamus by himself. I would like to see it. I really would. I don't really care who wins that rivalry between them. Sheamus is old. No offense to him, he's still a great wrestler. He's a little older, but Luke Wicks could really use that type of momentum. So that is what it is. But right afterwards, before they can even leave off, Drew McIntyre comes to interrupt the interview. He pretty much just saying, "I don't know why he's there." I didn't either. He didn't. He just talked a little bit on the mic. Talked about Damian Priest being a paper champion and pretty much bounced right after. He didn't really say anything too. Am I missing something? Did he say anything important, boss? Nothing. All right, cool. Huh?
Nope.
Figure that. Pointless. We didn't see CM Punk tonight either. So, like I kind of said this before. I said this to Bird, I think, last week. It's so hard to get everybody on each show. So sometimes you are going to have shows where you didn't see your favorite wrestler. It's just going to happen. It's too many people to get shine to. So, especially with the King of the Ring tournament going on, now one of them's in it. So, you'll have to keep on giving them 10, 15 minute mic segment. So, yeah. All right, cool. So next thing we had Chad and Otis backstage. That really didn't lead to nothing. He was just saying, "You're gonna help me no matter what." That's it. Jay Uso had a little promo right before his match. Every week before the main event, they've been doing cool camera cuts going on. Whoever the main star is, the main face, they've been following them, or they'll find them at a place and then follow them up to the entrance. They did it again with Jay. It was pretty cool, pretty straight. Man, Jay Uso's entrance. Don't get me wrong, before France it was lit, but ever since France, every single night, the whole crowd is doing it with the light, with their flashlights out. The whole crowd. Man, you know how over you gotta be for that? You know how over Jay is, y'all. It's ridiculous to be that over. He is definitely the top babyface of the company. Over Cody, over Sammy, over everybody with no title. Jay Uso is the top babyface. Argue with your mom. What you think, boss? You think he's top, or you think he still got to win the title to do that?
Nope. Still top babyface. Still top. No title needed.
And that's why, people got to understand, that's why they're going to take a while to give him one. Because he's doing everything he's doing now without it. He can literally lose 4 or 5 matches in a row, and his momentum might not stop. You know what I mean? So, which I don't think they'll do, but he's so hot right now. It's hard to do anything with him. So, I'm glad he's getting the shine, man. He deserves it. He's been working hard. We finally got the Jey Uso versus Gunther match. We've been waiting for this all night, right? And I think they lost track of time. I think Gunther and Jey Uso lost track of time. So I think that's why it ended like that. Gunther won the match. It was a banger match too, by the way, guys. Jey Uso kicked out Dana everything, the clothesline, the powerbomb. It was a couple more moves Gunther did. They were like power moves.
I'm gonna keep it honest with you. Jey Uso got the dog. I'm gonna be honest. Jey Uso got the dog shit beat out him for damn near 20 minutes.
Yeah, he got beat up a good amount of the match. He got the spear in, got the splash in, but Gunther pretty much kicked out of that. He got, oh my God, one of the chops, bro. This was just as loud when he chopped Dragunov that one time in UK. That chop, you know what I'm talking about. He chopped him so hard the man fell down. I don't think it was just a regular bump. He had to go down. You know what I'm talking about? It was like right in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
This probably one of the loudest chops I ever heard. That mo was ridiculous, y'all. But yeah, Jey Uso got tore up for a good amount of the match. Now at the end, he started to get his own momentum, like they're supposed to. He got spears, he got the Uso splash. The ref took a couple of extra seconds to count, which is probably what's the difference for Gunther to kick out. So Gunther kicked out, And I swear to God, I saw them talk to each other like we got to end it. Because it was already 2 or 3 minutes over at that point. Like, it was like 10:01, 10:02. I think the match ended at like 10:04. You know, Raw's over there at 10. They probably get fined every minute afterwards. You know what I mean? So he got him like this little sleeper hold where he had his arm behind his neck, got the sleeper hold, put Jay to sleep pretty much. I didn't like the ending, but I understand it. Because like I said, I think they went over. And they just had to find a legit way to end the match. You liked the ending or you were fooling with that ending like that?
Nah, I wasn't fooling with it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta think, at that point, it wouldn't even made sense for Jay to win. He ain't got his ass beat for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't even having, like, no real heat. He was just having, like, little spurts.
Yeah, right. He had, like, 2 moves, and Gunther cut him down with the top. Yeah. That's pretty much what Gunther been doing this whole tournament. He beating everybody's ass. And I think if he don't go against Randy, if they mess around and put Tonka in there, Tonka gonna have to use every single member of the Samoan family to not get beat the hell up. Just saying, he gonna tear Tonka a new one. He might tear Randy a new one. Matter of fact, yeah, it's gonna be Randy because they're gonna need a face and a heel. But he probably gonna tear Randy a new one. I got Gunther winning. Who you got winning?
Who I say was gonna win this thing a long time ago?
We said Gunther, right? Both of us said that, right?
Yeah.
Gunther's gonna win.
I said the only other person that could win outside of Gunther was Drew McIntyre.
Right, and Drew's out. So, respectfully, yeah. So yeah, that was a show for tonight, y'all. Let us know what y'all think about it. 5-star, 2-star, 3-star. Me personally, I gave about like 2.5 to 3, somewhere between there. It wasn't a terrible show. It just I've seen better. That's the only reason. I say 2.9. It was right there at the cusp of a 3. It was better than half, but it wasn't just amazing to me. Yeah, like I said, man, we're pretty straight, man. I really appreciate y'all joining us like y'all do every Monday to Get Busy Mondays. We got Get Litty Tuesday tomorrow. We got the AEW Mad Family Wednesday. We got MTD Gaming Show on Thursday. Also, we have hit me out, boss man. ADHD triple messing with me. The other show on Thursday.
We got a lot of shows, 6 shows, 5 days a week.
Absolutely. We just here 6 days a week, y'all. Keep on watching us, man. Y'all know where we at. We always here, man. Y'all got any questions? Put them in the comments, inboxes. Let us know. It's your boy FTW Rock. We about to get out of here because I gotta get to work in the morning. Boss man, you got anything else you want to say?
Nah, boss man, we're gonna wrap this up.
Already, big guy. Y'all already know what it is. It's Diamond Land. You know what I mean? Diamond Land. Keep us in mind, man. We gonna be out of here, man. Appreciate you, boss.
Yes, sir. We out, family. I'll let y'all tomorrow.
Mic drop.